Hey Gemini, hey, it's your girl Star with Star Tarot. Y'all come on in here and have a seat. I'm so excited to do this reading. I don't know why I feel this excitement with y'all's energy. Yes, I went ahead and meditated over the cards with the other readings that I did, but something wants me to be pleasantly surprised right along with y'all. So we're going to go ahead and discover what this excitement is together, okay? But before we get started, I do want to thank all of you that continue to support me time and time again in everything I do on this channel. If you are new here, I do want to give you the warmest welcome. I hope that you like it here. I hope that you guys will stay, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Everything done on this channel is in love and light only. Can you see what just happened? The natural light outside just dimmed. It's like Gemini has arrived in the room. Let's pull the curtains up. Let's put the lights down low. You guys are the star right now, okay? I would not be surprised if the star card did not come out. They are preparing this platform for you, okay? I don't know why. I don't know why, but mark my words, I think there's going to be something very, very special, Gemini, in this reading. But let's get down to the preliminaries, shall we? This reading is for Gemini. Yes, if you have Gemini in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus positions in your natal chart, just know that this reading could possibly be for you. The other thing you want to always consider is that this reading will not resonate with everyone. So you're going to want to pick up what I'm putting down that does and simply leave the rest, okay? Other thing to always keep in mind. People ask me this all the time when we talk about, time being fluid. Just know that some of the events that come up in a reading could be something that you've already encountered in seasons past, could be something that you are currently dealing with, could be something that you face later on as the days, weeks, and months progress. So always keep all those things in mind. And lastly, Gemini, use your own discernment. I don't think I have to tell y'all that, but use this as a tool, as confirmation to what you already think and feel you should say and do, okay? Never let this override what you know to be true for you. All right, so let's just get right down to the business, okay? All right, we're going to take a look here. We're going to take a look at your overall energy, Gemini. Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to see how y'all feeling, because I'm feeling good sitting here doing y'all's reading. So I'm just wondering what is the overall energy for Gemini, July through August. July through August, please. Wow. 10 of voices, 10 of inspiration, and the tower. Ooh, okay, here we go. So, we're going to take a look at this here, Gemini. All right. 10 of voices. 10 of voices. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what this is saying, okay? Typically the 10 of swords, because this is indicative of the 10 of swords, but it's the 10 of voices in this particular deck. So there could be an end of something here, Gemini, something that I feel energetically, intuitively needed to end. All right, this was something that was very, very exhausting for you. And I feel like for some of you, it came down to making that final decision. All right. I feel like with you guys, all right, this is, oh God, how can I say this? This is like something that you may in the past have dreaded to put to an end. For some of you, this is a relationship. For some of you, this could be, something that has to do with ending certain friendships or, leaving a job or something like that. Anything that has to do with ending. But I feel like this is someone's energy between two people. Like you had to leave a situation. You had to leave a particular person or end a relationship with a particular person. So, although it was not easy and very painful for some of you, it's like it just was so necessary. It was, so very necessary for this to come to an end. All right, but what I also feel like is that this was a long time coming. And this ending here is definitely going to promote some healing. And this is what I believe needed to happen. Okay. So for some of you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you that have maybe recently ended something or have recently ended a contract, something that had you bound for a long period of time or emotionally invested. But like I said, this was something a long time coming. And there was just something about it that just snapped and said, you know what? It's time for a change. It's time that this situation comes to an end. And so this is the energy that I am seeing for you guys thus far. Now, again, we have another heavy energy here with the 10 of inspiration. This is like the 10 of wands. There was a lot of burden, okay? And this is why this needed to end, whatever it was. For some of you, there was a lot of responsibility that was placed on you, and that caused you to feel constricted in a way. So, what I'm seeing here is that the heaviness of this, okay, and the energy, because this is what I'm feeling, the energy that you put out towards this project, towards this person, in this relationship, in this job, you put out more than what you received. Okay, so although this isn't the card of reciprocity, it's like that now placed more responsibility and more burden on you because you were carrying this project, you were carrying this relationship, you kept this dialogue going and this relationship going with this family member or this friend. You were the one that kept this going. And so that just became a little bit too much for you, okay? The weight of this caused a real struggle for you. And this is why we're having this energy of this definitely needs to end. And it's like it ended in exhaustion. It wasn't like, I just have to end this. It wasn't just a mind decision. Your whole body and soul said, this has got to end. Because it literally started to manifest through not only your feelings and your thoughts, but in your day to day existence. And this is what I'm seeing. But the good thing about this is I do feel like this is a rebuilding of your foundation. We have the Tower card here, okay? It doesn't get as clear as this. There's an ending because it was burdensome. There was a lot of responsibility. There was a lot of heavy weight to it. And so the Tower, you're like, you know what? I am breaking this down to build myself back up. All right. So this is what I am seeing for you guys. So if you haven't ended something or walked away from someone as of this very moment, I do see that this could be the case for those of you that are going to resonate with this reading. Let's go ahead and go in a little bit further here. I want to take a look and see what the universe has prepared for y'all, because I feel like for some of you and for the collective, a lot of you, like I said, this was a hard decision. This was something that you've been dealing with for quite some time. Maybe you didn't have the strength. Maybe you didn't have the courage. Maybe you were too emotionally or financially invested in whatever this was. But I want to see with this newfound acknowledgement that something needs to come to an end, how the universe has played into this. All right, the Emperor, the Magician, wow, the Empress, oh my God, I knew that there was something very significant in this reading. The Hierophant, oh my God, yes. You guys are literally listening to what you think is yourself, what you think is your body, and your own mind, but you guys are listening to what the universe God, whoever you pray to, however you see he or she, the universe, you're listening to that and you're aligning to what you know that you need to do. What I'm seeing here, oh my God, this Emperor energy here. The universe says, we're taking control of this, okay? They understand that this has been difficult for you to sever. This has been difficult for you to walk away from. So the universe shows up as the severance, okay? They understand that this has been going on way too long. And although some of you had stayed for a period of time and there was moments of strength, it got to the point where you learned what you needed to learn, you seen what you needed to see in this particular situation, and now it's time to move on to higher ground. And this is where the magician comes. They have literally passed the baton onto you and said, listen, I want you to use this wand and I want you to use it well, because we've already inspired all of the magic that it takes, but it's up to you to pick this up. It's up to you to use this tool to get yourself into a better situation. And you guys literally have done that. And if you haven't done it, you will. All right. And what happens from there, of course, is this new beginning. You guys then can show up as the Empress, okay? As you can see, the Empress here is coming from behind something that shielded her before. All right? It was always in you to know that there was going to be a time where this is either going to work or this is not going to work. But I am not going to stay in the middle of the street anymore, in the middle of the road, in this fork in the road for too much longer. You always knew it was coming, you just didn't know when. So when that light bulb turned on, you are like, you know what, I don't know exactly what is going to come for me, but I know that there is clearing, there's clarity, there's light at the end of the tunnel. I know that there's less weight to it. All right, and so that's why her face is half covered here, because you're willing to take the risk and take a peek at what could possibly be a new opportunity or new opportunities for you, Gemini. Absolutely. And once again, this, I mean, you have to look at this. Let me just keep her here. All right. Sometimes you just got to let the cards really speak to you. That same hood that she has on there, it's hiding half of her face, right? Look at how this Hierophant shows up here. Fully naked, yet having the hood coming from the back of the head. It's not covering your face, it's not covering your body. The Hierophant is all about spiritual awakening and making commitments to either yourself or to anyone else. Now, what I'm seeing here in collaboration with these two cards here, I see that you have now made a new commitment to doing what's best for you. And you have made another commitment to align with spirit and to align to what the universe, what God, what it really means for you to move forward. You have said, I will come in agreement to what I actually know to be true for myself. No more hiding, no more pretending. And with the Hierophant, you've come from the Empress, who is coming into the clearing, almost like, okay, what is there? To actually coming fully out and say, you know what, I surrender. I'm coming fully naked, yet shielded still, because I still don't know what's to come. I'm coming out fully naked and I'm brand new and I'm going to see what's for me. You have allowed yourself to surrender to this newfound spiritual awakening. Okay, you guys are woke as hell. Okay, this is absolutely amazing. Now, what we're seeing here, I love this energy with the Seven of Emotions. Okay, this is the Seven of Cups. There's so many different options, so many different opportunities for you. You remember that old saying, There's plenty of fish in the sea, right? Look at this. There's plenty of fish. There's so many different options for you now, where before you were locked in with that one person. Your mind was thinking there was only one way to do this. You were at this particular job thinking this can be the only thing that I can be doing for the rest of my life. I don't see any other options. Well, the universe is giving you the ability to come in brand new, fully naked, and to dive into these new opportunities and new miracles that they have for you. All right. So this is so amazing. I'm loving this energy, loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. Before we do that, let's take a look at, is there anything that could possibly cross this? You might see it as an ending. I see it as a new beginning, you know. People are like, Star, what the hell are you talking about? We have 10 of swords, we have the freaking tower, you know. But for me, this is an ending for a beautiful beginning. So let's see what we have here. We want to see if there's anything that would cross you know, this situation, or delay, or what needs to be illuminated, or possibly acknowledged or expressed. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at this here. Let me get my handy dandy book to this, because this is a whole nother ball game when you're using this deck here. Nine of Cups. I just know, though, with the Nine of Cups, this is like pure bliss. This is like joy. This is happiness. This is almost there, right? Because we always want to get to the 10. But let's go ahead. I knew that there was something very special about y'all's reading. Alright, so this right here, you are now able to enjoy what I can say would be the finer things in life, okay? So whatever delights you, you can imagine to be yours now, as long as you believe it. Because right here, this magician is not for play, okay? When the magician shows up, they are literally putting some shit in motion. They know that they know that they know that it's going to happen, and they understand that it's going to happen intentionally the way that they have perceived it to. So whatever you want, or whatever you desire in your heart right now, Gemini, is definitely yours. Definitely. Now, talking about setting your intention, make sure that whatever you're asking for your next relationship, for your next project, for the next job or career move, whatever it is, you continue to be very intentional. Because the power that you guys have at this point, whatever you guys start to desire, whatever you know, put into it, if it's time, if it's energy, if it's just daydreaming or journaling, or maybe you are someone that does, you know, candle work, or, you know, manifesting, whatever it is, you have to be very intentional, because Gemini, you're going to get exactly what you want. So make sure that you align yourself in preparation to understanding that whatever it is that you are wanting, you have to look at all aspects of it, because you need to make sure that A, you want it, B, you can handle it, and C, that it is exactly the way that you intended it to be. And the last one, don't put too much weight on that. What I'm saying about that is you want to have details. So if you're looking to move into a new house, don't just say, you know, hey, I just want a new house. How many rooms do you need? You know, do you want it to be 1 story, 2 stories? What side of town? That sort of thing. Because literally, Gemini, whatever you guys are freaking asking for in the month of July through August, it's literally going to show up. So don't sell yourself short. let's move forward. This is just exciting. I can't even tell you guys the energy that's coming off of here. This is very, very boss like. Okay, so the Knave of Discs. Let's look at this. All right, so with this is someone who is very, very grounded. You guys have a newfound understanding of the natural world. And what I mean by that is, I think that you guys finally freaking get it. Look at this. Oh my God, you guys, look at this. I have to bring this forward. Some of y'all are definitely going to be in relationship seeking what's out there. Both of these cards have goldfish swimming all around them. Okay, so plenty of fish. Okay, maybe some of you are actually on plenty of fish. Hey, looking for something new, whatever floats your boat. But what I am saying is, this is a clear message for someone here. But what is so profound about all of this is that you guys understand your magic now. You guys get it. Something clicked, Gemini, and you're like, oh, shit, this is how it happens. This is how it works. And it becomes lighter for you. Maybe you were looking at things as being so difficult to accomplish, or you were fighting for something for so long, and it's like, I don't even really need to do that. You know, there are other opportunities, there's other fish in the sea. Things come to me. All right, you don't need to be running behind people and things. You understand now that just being you attracts what it is that you want, as long as you align with it. As long as you say, you know what, I'm not going to hold on to anything that doesn't serve me, and I only want things that represent ... whatever that means for you. You guys now understand that all I have to do is open up my eyes, speak it out, believe it, and sit back and wait for it to happen. You guys have cracked the code. And if you haven't cracked it before this reading, you will have cracked it by the end of it, okay? Because that's all there is to it. Wow. Wow. So with that being said, there's nothing crossing you guys. Your path is clear. It's just ready for you to be able to travel down. So the only thing that is holding you back at this point, Gemini, would be you. Are you holding on to people and things that you don't need to be holding on to? Because if you are, it's time to clean it up, because what the universe has for you is far more interesting and delicious, darling. Far more delicious, darling, than you could ever have imagined. I mean, look how sweet it is. Look how sweet it is. All right. Wonderful. All right, so let's go into it here. Okay. Whoo-wee! You guys are off the chain this month. Off of the chain. All right, so let's go just a little deeper here before we conclude this out. Very good. Offering, okay? It says that every day of our lives we take from Mother Earth our energy for life. We forget the ancient tradition of the sacred giveaway. Take a moment to sit in silence and count the magnificent things you have in this life, even if only the wondrousness of being given life. Reflect on the great mother, Mother Earth. Ask yourself, what have I given back to her lately to heal her? Then think of the higher version of life and balance on this earth, and realize that the greatest gift you can give this earth and your fellow humans is your own enlightenment. In this way, you tear away the veils of ignorance and present the magnificence of your being to everyone who experiences you. Everyone around you is lifted and inspired. This is your offering. Absolutely. They're talking about this veil, all right? It's time for you to take this veil off, Gemini, all right? And really expose yourself for the unique individual that you are, all right? You're, baby, you're going to have to get fully naked, okay? Because your contribution to the world in your own right, in your own plight, in your own journey is going to be something that's bigger than yourself. I think that you guys know this already. I think that you guys feel this. You're not necessarily, like everyone else. I mean, come on. What freaking sign gets to have two of everything, You guys have two personalities. You guys have two ways of thinking of things. You guys have two ways that you guys express yourselves, right? I mean, all the rest of us, this is what I say. I feel like all the rest of us, I'm an Aquarius. I do have Gemini in my chart, but I am Aquarius in my sun position. The rest of us, I believe, are more fixed. When we talk about fixed, we talk about people that are like, okay, they're really fixed. I'm air. But what I'm saying is, to me, in my opinion, the rest of us are so fixed in that we typically do operate, out of this one. A lot of people want to look at just the sun sign. I now look at, all aspects. But if we're looking at just sun sign, you guys are already starting off with 2. All right? You guys always have 2 ways of being, 2 ways of looking at things. 2 heads is better than 1. All right? So you only get one hood. You only get one veil. Okay? It's not going to cover you for the rest of your life, Gemini. You have a light to shine. So it's time to shine, baby. It's time to rise, baby. There's nothing you can do in hiding anymore. It's time for y'all to get fully naked, okay? And give the world what it is that you're here to give. But in that, you have to offer something back to the natural world. You have to give gratitude. You have to give thanks to, number one, just being here and waking up every morning, but this beautiful gift. And for all of you, it's going to be different. You've been birthed with a beautiful, unique gift, Gemini, and now it is time to expose those gifts. So I'm going to leave this here. I do have a Vimeo for this particular reading. If you're interested in going a little bit deeper, Gemini, that information will be down below, and we'll continue this reading. For those of you that have got all that you need to get here, I think you guys got enough to know that it's time for you to move on to higher waters. I think that you guys already know this, but I hope that you understand that in doing so, there's going to be greater things on the other side. So, Gemini, this was an amazing reading. Thank you all for tuning in. Please like, share, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you are interested in a personal reading, that information will be down below also. Till next time, guys. Love you all and take care. Bye-bye.